Salute now. Math Hoffa is receiving a lot of backlash in regards of Boosie. As you guys know, he has been officially snatched, and a lot of guys are scrambling and questioning what is the reason for Boosie being taken down by the big guys. Now, if you guys new to the channel, subscribe right now. I'm gonna ask everybody to hit the like button. But most importantly, if you guys haven't turned on your post notification, please do so right now so you guys can be first to get all the latest content as soon as it becomes available. Now, Math Hoffa, which is another platform such as FEDz TV, a lot of guys, a lot of Boosie fans is scrambling. They want to blame everybody for Boosie being taken down by the Fed, or being took down by the Feds. And at this point, it seems like Math Hoffa is of the latest ones as he's receiving a lot of backlash from some of the questionable questions that he did ask. And I will agree that they're questionable questions, but at the end of the day, Boosie is a well-seasoned guy, and he should know when to answer and when not to answer. Now, I'm not a person that's going to sit around and, blame one man for another man's mistakes. All a man got to simply say is, no comment, or he don't want to answer that question, etc. The details in which way you guys can hear Boosie on Math Hoffa, you can tell he thought he was around, black people or young black dudes, and he felt like he can connect with them on that type of level where he thought he can be openly and very honest about it. But at the end of the day, let's not mistake the things that you're saying is going to be hundreds of thousands of viewers that may not necessarily look at you the way Math Hoffa or whatever these guys is that you feel comfortable enough to speak to these guys. These gentlemen, such as the FEDz, etc., they might not look at you with that same admiration or respect for you. They may take the things that you're saying and use it in different forms. And in this regards, it seems as though the Feds snatched up Boosie. We can't really unpack everything at the moment because everything haven't been disclosed to the public as to why they snatched him up. One thing I can say, you guys see immediately Boosie ended up putting his Rolls Royce on sale for $240,000, and that tells you a little bit of what you need to know. It's either one or two things, in my opinion. Either the Feds is coming to snatch a lot of stuff, so he want to go ahead and start dumping it now. In that regards, it seems like it's deeper than a gun case. But outside of that, either the Feds coming to snatch stuff, or maybe Boosie wasn't stacked up on the money like he should be, and he know he getting ready to face a lot of time, so he's just trying to get rid of the things that he know when you're dealing with the Feds, he probably not going to be able to drive for a long time anyway. About time he get out, they may be depreciated. They may not no longer be worth it, especially when people that didn't work hard for it, didn't earn the gifts and things that you have, or the toys, the cars, etc. If they didn't work hard for it, they're not going to care for it the way you did. So either it'll be ran down or it'll be outdated about time he gets out. Just, hypothetically speaking, if he's facing a long time, so he's trying to stack up money to provide for his family. Me personally, I think when you're dealing with the Feds, a lot of stuff start getting seized. You'll know more as his case comes out, what he's up against. So in that regard, you'll have a little more understanding as to why he's deciding to sell things right away, or is his money not as long as people thought it once was, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, he's trying to sell his Rolls Royce right away, and he got it on sale right now for $240,000. Beside of that, you see people are giving Math Hoffa a lot of backlash for some of the questions and things that you're going to hear. I'm going to give you guys the clip that's owned by him, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit just for copyright purposes, but you guys can hear the questions that Math Hoffa was asking Boosie, and it could be kind of looked at as questionable, but at the end of the day, he's acting of a form of FEDz TV. These guys ask questionable questions. Boosie has been in an interrogation room where he was facing things that way deeper than the question that Math Hoffa was asking him. And if he's a street guy, like he said he is, I'm sure he know how to move around questions that could potentially put him in harm's way or take him off the streets for his children. I ain't gonna talk to you guys to death. You guys get in the comment section below at the end of this clip. I'm gonna bring to you by Math Hoffa, as you guys can hear Boosie responding to him and the things that he was saying kind of parallel with him and that gun charge, and it seems as though it was getting thrown out. But before it could be thrown out, or after it was thrown out, the Feds was waiting on him at the door. As I told you guys before, it's been well documented that Boosie have a lot of young guys take charges for him. He was on death row pertaining to a 15-year-old guy by the name of Marlo Mike. And he said himself, he have a lot of young guys around him. And basically, they take the charges or whatever the case may be. Long story short, he's not the one that's going to go down for the gun. In many regards, the boss man never going to go down anyway. It's always either the crash dummies or the little guys that look up to you. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys turn on your post notifications. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm going to give you guys this Math Hoffa. Like I said, it's owned by him. Best wishes to Boosie, man. I don't wish nobody to be in that type of situation. But at the end of the day, Math Hoffa is one of the ones that's receiving backlash for Boosie being took down. Let's get into the clip.
So you get pulled over, right? Yeah.
Cops found a weapon. Who gun is this?
Yeah. What happened?
You keep it real in that situation too?
What you mean if the cops find a weapon?
Yeah, they find a weapon. It's like 5 of y'all in the whip. It ain't yours.
This shit didn't happen plenty of times.
Yeah,
my boy gonna say that's his guns when they come to the car.
This shit done happened plenty of times. My boy gonna say that's his guns when they come to the car.
Yeah, that's what they do.
They always
That's
pull
when you have the youngest person in the clique for all the time around you. You know, people do that 7 different times in the clique. Who's never not convicted, they just, take the charge for the